Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 19 of the April daily draws. So let's see what kind of message we're going to get today. And I'll be taking the first card from the Druidcraft Tarot, followed by an Oracle card from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, so here we go. And today we will go there. And our card today is the Seven of Pentacles. So this is all about timing and when things are ready to be reaped, to harvest the fruits of our labor, the fruits of our efforts, and taking what's ready, seeing what's ready in our lives, what stage things are at. And often, she's there cutting away that's ready to be taken. And what is ready to take hold of now in our lives, and what else needs more time to grow. This is what it is. It's assessing what's ready now and what needs more time. And there may be things that we'd hope may be ready but haven't quite got to the stage where we can take hold of them. But they're getting there, and that's the thing. We may feel a bit of disappointment that they're not ready yet. It's not quite right timing yet. But how is it going? Is it moving towards that place? In due time, when we look at it, do we have confidence that it's not quite there yet, but in due time we'll have reached that goal, we'll have achieved that. It's maybe taking a bit longer than we'd hoped, but it's happening. And sometimes that's what happens in life. Things don't always go to our timing, the timing that we would like, but they do happen in due time. If they're meant to happen, if we're if we're taking care of things, if we're putting in the right energy towards it, in due time it will happen. And when it's right, when it's fully developed. That may not be in accordance with our timing, because sometimes our timing, our hopes, our schedule, is not the same as what the universe decides is right and what the natural process is. And sometimes we want things quicker. Particularly these days, we want things now. We don't want to have to wait longer than we have to. So we can get a bit impatient. But this card says, have the patience to wait for the process to take its due course, to come to fruition in due time. And there will be things that may be ready now, so take hold of those. Enjoy those fruits of what you've been preparing and nurturing for so long. And the rest, keep taking care, keep putting in the energy that you need to keep it growing and flourishing, and it will come to fruition when it is meant to, at the right point. So to me, this card is all about growth. It's all about assessment. It's all about choosing to allow things to unfold in due time. It's possible that being prepared to wait a little bit longer. That's what I feel this card's about as well. Being prepared to spend the time and wait for things to grow in their natural time. Even if we're disappointed it's not quite yet ready, we maybe have hoped that what we've been wanting to come into our lives, we thought it'd be here now, but it's not. But is it getting closer? That's the thing. If it's approaching still, we may have to wait a little bit longer for it. But if it's on its way, then that we need to just wait for that to come, because maybe, to my mind, sometimes it's not just the thing that's growing and and coming to fruition. It's ourselves that's growing and being prepared to receive what's coming in. And maybe it's the timing's delayed on the thing that we're wanting because we're not quite yet ready to receive it. We may think we are, but maybe there are things within us and within ourselves that we need to change, we need to grow, we need to prepare to receive. And then when those two things coincide, then we're ready to receive it. So don't be too disappointed if things are not happening as fast as you would like. Things have their own natural process as long as things are moving in the right direction. Just have that patience to wait. Make sure that you're preparing yourself to receive what it is that you want to bring into your life so that you could make the most of it when it does. And I think that's what this card is saying. Okay, let's see what oracle card we get to go with that. Here we go. And we have the wise one with the owl there, with the moon at the top. Loving how that is there. And grow within your current situation. We've got the raven as well, all those spiritual messages, and the wise woman here tells us to grow within our current situation, and that ties in with what I was saying about we need perhaps to grow more as well as the thing is beginning to manifest that we're wanting to come to fruition. We need to grow to the stage where we can receive it into our lives. So whatever's going on, continue that growth process, both of nurturing what it is you want to bring in, what you want to achieve, and also the nurturing yourself in a way that prepares you to receive it more effectively when it's ready to be taken hold of. So we've got that dual aspect there. Get yourself ready, and the thing will come to fruition in due time. So let's be a little bit more patient. Let's continue the process and trust that at the right time things will fall into place the way that they're meant to. And maybe this waiting period is a time for you for personal growth in order to be able to use what you're bringing in more effectively when it gets here. So as well as the thing itself, the goal, the thing, what you're trying to manifest, what you're trying to grow, that's important, and that needs to be nurtured, and the intention needs to be there, that care needs to be there. But the most important thing is to make sure that you're growing, ready to receive it, and are ready in that way. Okay, so that is today's message. I'll be back tomorrow at the midweek point with day 20. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.